Fred Krueger, man. How many of y'all are 80s babies like myself? Grew up in the golden era. I guess you could classify it as the golden era of horror. Um, from your Freddy Kruegers, your Nightmare on Elm Streets, to your Friday the 13th, to close this joint. I'm over here tripping. Uh, to your Halloween's, Child's Plays, so forth and so on, man. Uh, Seems that Blumhouse, the what's his name, Jason Blum, says that he may be able to get the OG Robert Englund to come back and play Frederick Krueger, the Dream Demon himself. Oh, Freddy Krueger himself, man. This says Jason Blum believes he can get Robert Englund to play Freddy Krueger one more time. Jason Blum has made it clear many times over the years that he'd love to bring Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th franchises into the Blumhouse family alongside Halloween and The Exorcist, which is certainly always a possibility in the future. The Friday rights are still tangled up in a legal mess, of course, but what's the latest on the Elm Street franchise? Well, speaker was Screen Rant while promoting the Black Phone. That shit looked good, just to let you know. That Black Phone, that looks good. Jason Blum indicated that if Blumhouse is able to get into bed with Freddy, he's confident he'll be able to get Robert Englund back to play the Dream Demon one more time. This despite Robert Englund saying several times in recent years that he ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? That all that is behind me. He says, I could make him come back, Blum tells Screen Rant. I could get anyone back. I mean, I got Ellen Bernstein, who was 87. I got her back in the upcoming sequel to The Exorcist. 75. He's young, Blum continues, referring to Robert Englund. It's been a few years since we've had a People to the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. Back in 2019, the Craven estate was seeking out pitches for a potential next installment in the series. The rights to the franchise reverted back to the Craven estate a few years ago, so they're holding the cards right now. The Elm Street situation is far less complicated than the Friday the 13th, in that Craven created Freddy and wrote the original screenplay for the New Line Cinema produced released Nightmare on Elm Street. Wes Craven's estate is the sole owner of the U.S. rights to Freddy, Nightmare on Elm Street, while New Line Cinema continues to own the international rights. Wes Craven's estate can keep it simple and make the deal with Warner Brothers / New Line and keep it all in the family, or a slightly more complicated route would be to align with a different domestic distributor, i.e. a Sony, a Lionsgate, Universal, etc., that will partner with Warner Brothers New Line, the latter which will handle the international release. Blumhouse could certainly factor in this into equation, but as far as we're aware, no deals have been made. So for now, New Elm Street with Englund is merely a Blumhouse dream project. I'm with it. And I've been saying for the longest, let's get Freddy in the building. Let's get Freddy in the building. For the longest, I've been saying let's get a new night, because that one that we had, I can't even remember the dude who played Freddy. That was not good, man. That was not good whatsoever. So yeah, man, let's get a new Frederick project. Let's get a new Nightmare on Elm Street popping. He's 75. Let's bust out 1, 2, 3. Let's do a trilogy real quick. Boom, boom, boom. That'll be, you know what I'm saying, for the 2020s. Have that knocked out, ready to go, and let Robert Englund go out in a blaze of glory and with all the respect that he's rightfully deserved. And then let that be the last of Nightmare on Elm Street. Because to me, I know, but he's defined by Robert Englund. And until you can find somebody else who can play that role the way Robert Englund has played it, you just let it go. Just let it go, man. Let Robert Englund come and do it, and then you let it go. That's it. That's really all you can do. That's really all you can do. So y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Are y'all in for a Friday the 13th? Not Friday the 13th. Look at me. New Nightmare on Elm Street starring Robert Englund. Y'all let me know. Say what you say. Boom, boom.